Yo guys, I'm HP, this is Dr. Pink. Today's topic is basic slow blues guitar training, and we're talking about your very first solo today, and it's gonna be something like this. Quite simple, but I'm gonna show you the tricks. And so on. So after this tutorial, you're going to be able to play a really cool slow blues guitar solo, and it's going to be fun. So first thing we need to start with, what kind of sound shall you choose? And in this case I've chosen a Fender Vibra-Verb with the gain setting on 7, and just this the equalizer setting on neutral, so on 5, 5, 5, and that's it. Spring reverb. It's quite enough to play the really cool and traditional slow blues guitar. There are two things we need to talk about. Playing slow blues is something you can do a lot of things wrong when you play too many notes. That's the key to everything. Try to feel each note you're gonna play. So with all exercises I'm gonna show you now, don't think them as exercises, think them that you start to listening to yourself, how it's gonna sound. I'm gonna now show you the blues scale with the blue note. Try to listen to it, try to anticipate the next note. How does the next note sound? Da, da, na, na. I'm not a singer, sorry for that, just try to show what I mean. Na, na. Oh, I need some water. Try to anticipate what you're gonna play. Best thing to do that with singing, if you're a bad singer as I am, just try to imagine the note and you don't need to sing it, but you need to hear it inside. That's the main key, because the biggest mistake, even if you're a pro player, is that you play too many notes. You can play two notes at the right spot and you're cool to go. Two notes, you know what I mean? And that's the key to everything. So you need to know what you're doing, you need to have a proper timing, and you need to have a really good tone control, and that's what we're working on now. First you need to find out which is the key, which is the scale which is played. This is a minor blues in A minor, so that means you're gonna play the A minor blues scale, which is this one here. And a lot of blues players, my favorite blues guitar player, he could not even play it like this. He had a capo here and just played with open strings, but we try to do it a little bit better, but it's not really needed to play proper blues. It's what I said at the beginning. It's to feel when is the right moment for the right note, okay? But therefore, you need to learn the material and learn how it sounds. So the blues scale is this one here. This is an A, so it fits to A blues. So here, that's the blues scale. This note here, this one here, is the blue note. The D sharp, if you wish, or however, or the E flat. It's here again. So that's the material you're gonna play. That's the first thing you need to learn and try to memorize it. Next thing is timing. So this one is really slow, and in slow you play shuffled A's, a da, ga, da, ga, da. So we play down, up, so da. I forgot the blue note. You can orient yourself on a drum. There you can hear the shuffled eights. So it's really important when it's slow. I mean, you have a lot of space, but if you play precise in the slowness, then you play a few notes, and if they're precise, you're gonna really be the show-off guy, because it's not needed to play many notes, but what you play, you should really mean it, and knowing the timing really helps. If you want to play proper shuffled eights, it's a really simple trick to find out. If this is the tempo, shuffled eights are triplets, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, so 3 notes per beat, and you play the first and the third, and the middle one you damp, so we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now you don't play the middle one. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. If you try to count and just play the first and the third, and then you have perfect shuffled eights. So 1, 2, 3, and what you don't see here, the foot is on the beat. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's perfect shuffled eights. And it's already learned with alternate picking, down, up, down. Have a proper position here with your hand. This has to be really relaxed. Okay. The next thing will be you can play this scale also in triplets. This gives you a new challenge. Why? I'll show you. Of course, it's faster, but not much faster. Triplets would sound like this. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and so on. That's probably not the problem, but what makes the whole thing tricky, before you played shuffled eights, when the foot was down, you had a downstroke. With triplets, it alters. So you have down, up, down. So 1, 2, 3. The first one is on downstroke, the second one is on upstroke. And that's probably confusing, but really figure it out. So 1, 2, so now upstroke, now downstroke again, upstroke again, so it always alters. But make the accent on the first, make the first note a bit louder than the other one. So that will give you the proper feeling to play proper triplets. So let's do this. Oopsie. Oopsie, it can happen to the best of us. 1, 2, 3. Try to practice as well that it doesn't feel stressful for you anymore, that everything goes automatically. And then you're ready to go to the first little licks. So that's the basic time you play shuffled eight and triplets to a beat. And this one is really slow. I think it's 47 BPM. Oh yeah, I forgot that to mention that. Some people think a slow blues in 6/8, that will be 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1. But I think it has 4/4, so 1, 2. It's up to you. It doesn't really matter which way you take. Good. So now we figured out the timing. That is enough to be really on a proper timing. The next thing is tone control. What is tone control? This is tone control. Shape the tone with vibrators. They're extremely important because the vibrators will define your voice on guitar, you know? You can take B.B. King, he had a very specific vibrato, and that was his signature thing. I cannot do it because, yeah, it was his signature thing. But figure out a proper vibrato and try to alter it in different ways that you not always play the same vibrato, but if it's only one, it's cool too. But always shape the note. You can play this blues scale just with playing vibrators. And then the other thing is one so-called bending. That's a signature bending of blues. This one here. This one in the 7/7. You just push up and you keep these fingers here in contact with the strings, just push them. And then you release it again. So you have, if you play these are 3 notes, but you never really change the fret you're pressing, you just alter if you do a bending or not. So try to make it really soft and nice, and if you only do this little thing and have a proper vibrato and nice bending, it already sounds quite cool. So it works really nice. So that's figure out the bendings and the vibrators and try to shape the tone. Now we're going to do little licks, something like this. So we're doing something in shuffled 8s, go to the bending, and at the end we end up with a vibrator will be a first lick. And you see it already sounds quite cool. It's not too hard to play. Now we want to do a figure in triplets. Maybe something like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And on the long notes you make a vibrato. Let's do this one here. Then we make combination of those two. See, it already sounds quite the way it should. Even it's just basic stuff, but that's what I told you at the very beginning. In slow blues, the feeling is way more important than the amount of notes you're playing. So the vibrato thing I'm showing you here is extremely important, and the timing. Timing and tone, these are the two, let's say, key features which you need to have going on here on the fretboard, and then you don't need to play so many notes. But one thing you for sure need to know is the main opening phrase. You know, 99.1% of the tunes you always opens with something like this, or however. The main thing is you play this on the 5th and you play slide here in the 10th. You can just do like this, and this one has to come on 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Whatever you do, this has to be before, and this comes on 1. Or if you make here we start on 4. 1, 2, 3. See? So, and that's the main entry lick. Okay? Let's do this, and then we go do the lick before, and then you see, already sounds the way it should. Yeah, sounds quite cool. Good. Now, a last figure here for today. There are, of course, other figures, but we will really keep it very basic today. This is a very, very important figure here. I already showed you. You start with the bending, release, and then you go here on the 5th. And then you do it in triplets. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then you resolve it here. Okay? You do 2 versions. One version is you attack each string. So and the other version, you make a so-called pull-off. You do literally the same, but you just attack the first. Release, pull-off. Looks the same, but later on it's going to... It's a very key feature or key lick in any slow blues thing. The bending, the release, and the pull-off. Again, do it in triplets. Let's do this now. And so on. That's quite cool. And with this material now, you're already ready to play really cool blues. But remember, don't play too many notes. Listen to your inner ear. What do you want to play? Shape the tone and try to live in the tone. Yeah, I mentioned live in the tone as a main concept. That's what I'm saying. Try to really enjoy each note. Listen to it and try to imagine what comes next. That's the concept of live in the tone. My teacher, when I studied music at university, was talking about this when I heard this first. I said, what is this guy talking about? It took me quite a while to understand it. It's really just sit here, listen to it, live in the tone, listen how the frequencies move, close your eyes, listen, what is the next? How shall it sound? Shall it sound? That's live in the tone. And it makes sense that you practice this at the very beginning. You know, a lot of players at the beginning, they think, okay, I need to do this, 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 and then I can make music. That's the wrong perception. You can do music from the very first minute when you start playing guitar, because try to enjoy what you're doing. However, if it's more enjoyable when you practice with a really cool backing track. I produced it for you guys. It's available in the HPCrazy Guitar Academy, plus the tabs of what I was talking about here. But the backing track is really helpful to enjoy the journey more than and yeah, it fits perfect with the whole thing. If you love what me and Dr. Pink are doing, please share to the world that me and Dr. Pink are existing. Please become a premium member to support the work which me and Dr. Pink are doing. And see you guys.